Yeah, turf.
Yeah, man.
I almost said East Coast, but they're very well. I mean,
light.
Come on, dude. Light.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
The best Fox.
Light is the best Fox by leaps and bounds, light years. But you know, 2 Foxes on the screen. ZD certainly, dude who's been putting in work over the past few months since this game's come out. And Tension, old school. Both these guys are pretty old school. They kind of came from like 2015 Smash 4 era, and ZD kind of had as kind of shown later on, like 2017. But really good to see both players here.
So I have this running theory that the spirit of Fox inhabits MDVA, and it kind of passes from one person to the next. Yes. So from like early Smash 4, that was all Snow. And then it passed on to Tension. And then it passed on to ZD. And ZD's been holding on to it for like the last 2 years or so.
Yeah, straight up. It's kind of like, it's a weird situation. It's like you're like chosen one, spiritual successor type of thing.
Yeah. I mean, the mantle could pass eventually, but for now, ZD is looking in his prime. Well, I feel like early this year was peak ZD. That was his prime. He was tearing people up.
Yeah, I don't know, dog. I don't know. I guess it's kind of like passed on from successor to successor. You are the chosen one, like on some one for all type of stuff.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
But you like you eat this. You are now the Fox. You are now the main Fox.
And you just break your thumbs every time you touch the controller.
Yeah. So far, ZD. Every time you try to do a dash dance, ow!
Yeah, I can't. I don't know. You try to
until
dance.
you try to get. You gotta get that full cowling, dog. Yeah. Oh wow. Doesn't quite have it mastered yet. Only at 5%.
Yeah.
Or dare I say 100%, because that's going to send him off the top. But still, old school is kind of pale in comparison to the new school. ZD's had a little bit of a tough time closing out this stock particularly, but Tension is still at a 5 deficit. Wow.
Great.
Rolling through that rapid jab, knew when he was able to.
Yeah, I think they both knew how that was going to turn out as soon as they reacted to the rapid jab being shield. Like, I already saw Tension kind of recognize, like, yeah, my next stock. Let's just start thinking about that.
Wow, falling
Chilling,
up there.
dude.
Yeah, ZD is the one Fox I've seen out of any Fox use that falling up there so sufficiently and efficiently in this game. Like, you just get so particularly consistent on various players, like the top of NDVA competition and the high, low, mid levels. He just gets it on everybody.
Yeah, I started doing it a bit more too, but yeah, ZD, you know, like I said, the spirit of Fox inhabits MDVA. Chillin' Dude was the OG.
Straight up.
The
Yeah,
OG.
it was Chillin' Dude, and then Red or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, it was kind of like, I think, yeah, it was Chillin' and then a little bit of Red, but now I gave it back to Chillin', and then Chillin' got snatched.
Yeah.
And then
I went to Sweden for a bit.
Yeah, went to Sweden for a bit, and, you know, like, he was like, I don't need this anymore. You guys can have it back.
Yeah.
Is he allowed to use his color?
I don't think he... I think no.
I think no one cares anymore. Yeah, I feel like they gave it back to him at some point because he's allowed to use Vanilla Fox. Have you ever heard Respect Your Elders without the instrumental, so it's just chilling talking?
No.
It's hilarious. I'm not lawful.
Oh, man.
You're not one of the gods. You're one of the god awful.
But actually, he's like one of the few Smash players who got bars. So
He does have bars.
I can't even like.
It's just that his intonation on that particular track was mad funny. You tried to like talk like, not a fan of your style. You ain't standing your ground.
Yeah.
It's like wins fucking get a man when he's down. Like I beat Mango on the coolest sweet jokes as long as the amount of goes on. Wait, he's on.
You listen to this a lot, dang. But yeah, like him and Max are the only two.
You'll be looking. If it is on VGBootCamp, we're saying the ass whooping. So far, we got the ass whooping coming out. ZD is putting on the pain. You saw that segue. Nice.
That was clean.
Ooh.
That stock was clean too. Damn, 0 to death that entire time. Yo, PS Tension. I ain't done yet.
You're the underdog, so place your bets.
Oh, man. But yeah, that entire stock was absolutely crispy. And this is really scary because normally Foxes hate this matchup. So if you get opened up like that for your entire first stock, everything else after that is going to be a mountain decline. It's like, dang, I got waxed like that in the winning matchup.
Now, Pikachu is a character that, like, even though it's not Pichu, the combos are still very potent on Pikachu. Do not sleep on Pikachu, especially after Pichu getting slightly nerfed a little bit. Pikachu is slowly rising to prominence a little bit more. Seeing Tension do a little bit of work in the NDBA region where he's kind of running towards Rip well against ZD. Can rack up a lot of damage with combos. Edge guards are still very, very potent as we're seeing him try to smother ZD, keep him off stage, and make him sweat a little bit. Wow, nice. The crazy thing is about Fox, if he parries something and he up tilts, you have 6 frames of invulnerability when you parry.
Yep.
So because of that, you can just straight up do an up tilt. It's a frame 3 move that comes out. It's invulnerable. So because of that, he was able to interrupt the nair from Pikachu and get his own attack. Really solid stuff.
Yeah. So if you're behind or above him, you just got to hold that.
Yeah. Basically, you're screwed.
Regrab.
That was a regrab. Yeah. So the down smash is going to be free unless he tries to do some maneuver around it with his quick attack using multiple directions. But nah, did not quite occur to him in that instance.
Yeah, and something to know is that Tension did defeat Logic to get here. I saw them playing a little bit earlier. So,
oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, a bit of an upset according to seeding, but we all know that Tension always has the potential to beat almost anyone here as he gets a read on ZD, take a stock, but this is still very difficult.
Indeed it is, indeed it is.
Okay. And no, I feel like he might have been able to get a loop after that. He was around 20-ish%. Fox is a fast faller, so the window starts a little bit later probably. But, you know, still some good damage, 45. And as long as he just doesn't get hit too much more, you're pretty solid.
Damage is right on. He's going to get that one up air and turn into a decent amount. Not something incredibly insurmountable, but still. Oh, wow. He opted to go for that instead of the jab reset continue. Yeah, he tried, instead of going for a force smash, went for that. Tried to go for a put him low and try to gimp him. Get an Edgeguard situation going.
And that would have been smart if he had gotten a down air there, you know. I feel like we haven't seen much of those from Tension. And he could have went for one of those right there during the end lag of the illusion. Being a bit more decisive can be what Pikachu needs, especially offstage, because that's your bread and butter. You know, that's where your character shines. And right now, Tension is making this character shine, 67% on him, stopping the bleeding, but ZD answering back big and almost getting a 2-frame on that down tilt, almost getting an up smash on that recovery attempt. He's trying to end this out, but Tension, if he's alive...
Oh no, he's getting the loops.
Can I get a bowl of loops? Getting 59% on those. This is getting kind of dicey because this is all on one stock.
That's the first time
looking unstoppable.
The first time he's used quick attack in neutral all set, honestly. I'm surprised he hasn't used it more. It could be working out more for him. Unfortunately, he runs in at just the wrong time, gets caught with the up smash. DD is ready and willing to punch.
But that entire last stock was amazing from Tension. If he was playing like that the entire time,